Hi everyone, welcome to our calculus video tutorials. So in this series we are solving calculus starting with its easiest, meaning calculus 1 to calculus 5. Okay, today we are going to do something very easy, and this is the chain rule, also known as the power rule. Right? And we have to work out these three questions on the board, of which one says t is equal to this function, and the second one we have y, and thirdly we have e. So if we're using the chain rule, so we're saying chain rule, what we have to understand is the general formula that we have to use. Okay? So the general formula is very easy. If you've been given the function, say y is equal to a, right, a, then you have the function, say n minus 1, then power of, say, t. Alright, this is a function that we've been given. For example, if you want to use the chain rule, what we're going to do is, firstly, you say dy with respect to x. Okay, so dy dx is equals to t, you drop the t, so you have a t, because here now I'm following the alphabetical order, right? Then you're going to maintain the function in the brackets where it is. So I'm going to get this, right? Then the power there minus 1. Okay, now we're not ending here. Since we've gotten this one the way it was, now we're going to multiply this by the derivative of what's in it. So if you agree with me, the derivative of this is going to be, this is the power of 1, so you drop that, so you have only this, right? Then 1 minus that, which is going to be this power, so I'm just going to have n there. Okay, so the derivative of this one is just this. Okay, so this is the general formula that you have to apply for us to be able to solve each and every question on the board. Okay, let's quickly jump into it and see how best we can solve these questions. Right, don't be scared of numbers. So we say solution. So first one, we're going to copy the question the way it is, and we're going to say t is equal to 3y, y power 4 minus 4 is equal to 7. Alright, so what we had said is, we're saying if we're using the power rule, we're going to drop this guy and then it's going to multiply with this. So I'm going to say dt dy, because we're differentiating the function of t with respect to y. So this is going to be 7, 3y, right? Then we maintain what's in the brackets, of course. So in the brackets we have this, right? Then the power was 7, so we subtract 1 from the power. Then multiply everything here by the derivative of what's in the brackets. And you agree with me to say the derivative of this is going to be 4y power 3, because you subtract 1 there, minus 4. Okay? Now, if you look at this function here, this part, you can multiply directly like that. So this is going to be 21y, then you maintain this one, power 6. Right. Now, let's closely look into the function again. You'll discover this function is like this, and also this one is like this, and they are multiplying. So these are three functions that we have. Okay? So three entities that we have. So this one, 1, 2, and 3. Now, there's a relationship between this one and this one, in the sense that their powers are only 1. So this one and this one. Okay? So those can be grouped together. So what we're going to get is 21y multiplied by 4y power 3 minus 4. Then you bring this function this side like this. Alright? Now, let's simplify this one and get the final answer. So what are we going to get? 21 times 4. So you agree with me, so this is 8 and this is 4. So 84y power 4. You have the y here and you have 3 y's here. So we're going to get power 4. Then this one as well, we're going to get 84y. Right? So this one now and this one. So at this point, don't complicate your life. You can just leave the function like this, and you get your answer like that. Okay, very easy. So let's create space. We're raising this one and solve the second question quickly. So at 2, we have y is equal to 4, 2t plus 10, right? And we have a 6 there. As usual, we're going to say dy dt. So it's a function of y with respect to t. Okay? So it's not always that we are going to have dy dx. Sometimes questions and people that are examining us will be different. So we expect to have different methods. So here we drop that and the 4, so we're going to say 6 and the 4. These guys are going to multiply. Then what's in the brackets is going to be maintained. Then our power, we subtract 1. Then find the derivative of what's in the brackets, which is going to be 2. Okay? So now, as usual, we're saying this one and this one can multiply with this guy. So this is a constant, and these are constants. So we're going to say, this is going to give us 8 times 6. You know where the 8 is coming from. It's the 4 times the 2. Then we maintain this part, and this is going to be 5. So this now is going to give us, say, 8 times 6. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 8. So 48. So 48, then 2t minus 10 or 5. Alright? We can see that power rule is actually very simple. Okay? Let's finish up by solving the third question that we have on the board. Quickly. Let me use different ink here now. So we have E. Okay? T7 minus T, like that. So let me solve in a different ink again. So here we're going to have, it's a function of E with respect to T, so we're differentiating in that order. So we're going to say dE dt is equal to, now, if you look at the overall power of this function in the brackets, it's just 1. So we're dropping the 1 and the 10, right? So that 10 multiplied by 1, then you maintain the function like that. Okay? Maintain the function the way it is. And you multiply by. So you say 1, which is that side, minus 1, like that. Then you multiply by the derivative of this, which is going to be 7t or 6 minus 2. Okay? Sweet. Now, you have to agree with me to say this is going to give us 10, and this guy is going to give us power of 0. Now, indices, if you have anything which is raised to the power of 0, like so, so this is as good as 1. Alright? So this part on the middle is going to give us 1, so we're going to have 10 times 1 times 7 t power 6 minus 2. Okay? So which is as good as saying 10, then 7t 6, 2, like that. Then this can be simplified to 70 t plus 6 minus 20. Alright? So, having reached here, we're going to say we're done with these questions. It was nice doing chain rule with you guys. So, thank you for your support that you're showing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Share this content to everyone that may find it beneficial. And also, don't forget to comment on what topics or what questions you want us to work on next. Thank you. Cheers.